Hi, I'm Katie Brown and I'm going to be showing you a short exercise routine or yoga routine for pregnancy. As with every online yoga routine, always make sure that you check with your midwife or healthcare provider before embarking on the routine. But for this particular one, this is suitable from 14 weeks onwards. Just make sure that you have your knees about hip distance apart. So hip distance is usually around your two fist widths between your knees, and then having your knees underneath your hips. And your hands are underneath your shoulders, and your fingers are nice and spread wide. Middle fingers point forward, press gently into each of the knuckles. From here, it's important not to sag into the pose, so draw up the lower belly towards the spine. So imagine that you've got a little tea-light candle that you're drawing up towards the spine there. Okay, so from here, relax the feet, so just maybe even give the feet a little bit of a tap. If your wrists are sore, you can always have the hands in fists as well. And you can always place a blanket underneath the knees. Now we're going to come into cat position, so we've got softness in the elbows, and as you breathe out, just roll the tailbone under, moving each vertebrae in turn until the chin rests towards the chest. And then as you inhale, uncurl from the tailbone, again moving each vertebrae in turn, looking just beyond the top of the mat. And breathe out, rolling under. Okay, so working at your own pace, so trying to coordinate the movement with the breath. As you inhale, you're looking forwards, you're tiptoeing in your mind through each vertebrae, looking just beyond the mat. Breathing out, engaging the pelvic floor and the core muscles. Allowing the head to feel heavy, pushing gently into both hands. Just doing a couple more here. So cat pose is really wonderful to help release any tension in the spine. It's also great for our digestion, so we're helping to stimulate the digestion. Great for our gentle core, toning of the core muscles and the pelvic floor as well. And the other reason we do this in pregnancy is because it encourages our baby into what's known as the optimal fetal position. So that's the best position for your baby through your pregnancy and for your birth. Alright, so come back into our neutral cat here, and again just rock the hips gently to the side and look over the shoulder. Inhale through the center and then just gently go over to the other side. So just swaying the hips softly from one side to the other. And release. And now we're going to start to circle the hips. So generous, smooth circles if you can. You might find that in some places they feel a bit creaky, and maybe they're not quite as smooth as you'd like, and then we'll go the other way. Gentle circles, so really connecting with your baby here too, so babies love this. And then coming back into that neutral cat, you might need to just have a little bit of a break, so just tuck the toes under and then just circle the wrists a couple of times here. That's it, just give the hands a little bit of a shake. And then inhale, reach the arms up, breathe out, bring the hands down to the heart center, come back onto all fours once more. And now we're going to imagine that we've got a hula hoop around our torso, and we're just going to gently circle into that area. So this is a really nice release for the mid and upper back, and then go the other way. And release. And now we're going to take the hands a little further forward, bending into the elbows, shift the weight forward and on an inhale, and as you breathe out, allow the hips to release towards the heels. Inhale, come forwards, again keep the core gently engaged, breathe out, come back. Inhale, forwards. So this is known as hippie cat or sexy cat, so again have a little bit of fun with it, spread the fingers wide. Make sure the weight is even between both hands. And when you need to have a break, then just take the knees a little wider apart and soften the hips to the heels. And you can just cup the chin in the hands here, taking a few light sips of air. Or if you have no high or low blood pressure, then you can just take hold of the opposite elbow, lightly place the forehead onto the forearms, and just enjoy this pose. So taking a few breaths here. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand. Breathing out through the mouth, sighing that breath away, letting go of any tension. Just feeling the whole body sinking into the earth here. Feel that space that you're creating in the lower back as well. And breathing out all the way. And then from here, just coming back onto all fours and coming into a comfortable sitting position. Now, cat pose is known as Marjariyasana, and like I say, it's wonderful to do every day during your pregnancy if you do get the chance. It doesn't have to take very long, but it does encourage your baby into that great position, which is where your baby's head's down and your baby's just gently curled along around here. So yeah, so enjoy and let me know how you go, and I look forward to seeing you again. I'm Katie Brown, and please subscribe to the channel because I'll be adding more sequences. Thank you.